Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a really complex and serious story that's unfolding right now. The United States government is facing a wrongful death lawsuit, and the details are both shocking and tragic. It all started with a U.S. Coast Guard operation in the Caribbean Sea, targeting what they believed was a drug smuggling boat. The incident took place back in 2015. A Coast Guard cutter, the USCGC Stratton, was on patrol when it spotted a suspicious semi-submersible vessel. These are often used by cartels to transport illicit goods discreetly. The Coast Guard team was deployed in a small inflatable boat to intercept it. What happened next is where the story takes a dark turn. According to official reports, the Coast Guard attempted to get the vessel to stop, but it didn't comply. As the small boat pulled alongside, the semi-submersible allegedly made an aggressive maneuver, and the Coast Guard fired warning shots. The situation escalated quickly. The Coast Guard team reported that the vessel continued to pose a threat, so they opened fire on its engines to disable it. Tragically, during this engagement, one of the individuals on the semi-submersible was killed, and several others were injured. The deceased was later identified as a man from Ecuador. The survivors were taken into custody, and a significant amount of cocaine was reportedly found on board. Now, years later, the family of the man who was killed is suing the U.S. government. Their lawsuit claims that the use of lethal force was unnecessary and excessive. They argue that the individuals on the boat were unarmed, and that the Coast Guard's actions constituted a wrongful death. This case brings up some incredibly difficult questions about the rules of engagement at sea, especially during counter-narcotics operations. When is lethal force justified, and how do you balance the mission to stop drug trafficking with the preservation of human life? The U.S. government, for its part, maintains that its personnel acted in self-defense and followed established protocols. They argue that these semi-submersibles are notoriously dangerous and that their crews often take aggressive actions to evade capture, sometimes even attempting to ram or sink the pursuing boats. This lawsuit will force the courts to examine the fine line between law enforcement and military action on the high seas. The legal battle is expected to be lengthy and complicated, digging into international maritime law and the specific details of the encounter. What do you think about this situation? Is this a case of justified action in a dangerous operation, or was a line crossed? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching, and if you found this breakdown informative, please consider liking and subscribing for more deep dives into current events. See you next time.